like that? Does it make sense? Does it trigger anything? What do you do when you lose? What happens when you lose? What is that emotional feeling that happens when you're losing money in trading? Everybody has that feeling. Let's drop it on the chat. Let's talk about it. All right. Do you guys like it? Should we talk about something like that? You guys like it? Because I love to say to every one of you, the reason people fail in trading is because they are not good losers. Okay. One of the highest ticket skill you can actually get in trading, one of the best things you're going to master in trading before you see success or profitability is that you're going to be able to manage your emotional loss index. All right. Your ability to manage your loss feeling. When you're losing, how do you feel in trading? Okay. What do you do when you feel those feelings? Or when you do what you do, when you're feeling that way, what has been your result? You know, the truth is I've always learned everything from a perspective of putting them on the table and I deal with them, you know, but sometimes I do it alone. But right now I want to do it. All right. I'll even start with myself. Okay. I did something today. I bought 2 accounts. Okay. Because I'm in negative. Since January, I've been losing. I've not found my balance. And it's almost like, come on, what I know is not working for me. Okay. So what did I do? I bought 2 accounts. And I'll tell you why, but I want you to tell me yours first. All right. Are you guys, am I playing a fair game with you guys? All right. You guys like what I'm telling you right now? You guys like it, right? So, Kevin, why did you buy 2 accounts and you're losing? I'll tell you, if I'm able to know what's yours, okay, because success is it's more of a psychological game, behavior than it's more of an attitude, behavior than a skill. Does that make sense? Because everybody loses. Okay, every successful person knows how to lose. They lose. The effect of continued losses is going to blow a lot of accounts. You're going to get out of the game. You're going to feel it's not working for you. You're going to feel tired. You're going to start wearing yourself out with so many knowledge, so many strategies. You're just going to get lost. You're not going to hit the target just by not managing losses. Okay. So everybody, I just need you to give me a detailed analysis of your feeling and what you do when you lose. Because everybody loses. Is there anybody here you don't lose in trading? I'd love to learn from you, please. I'm open to learning from you. Okay, you guys like that? So when I'm losing, I take a break for that day or a couple of days. Okay, as you get out. That's one beautiful way. But that's not all. So let me take notes so that I will be able to help where you stop. All right. Okay, stepping away. What's this? So stepping away is a good plan, but what do you do when you step away? What do you do when you come back? So number one, I have stepping away. This pirate's not good. So excuse me. Okay. And just a couple of thoughts just going to help you because this is it. Every one of you, I promise you that by the grace of God, you're going to lose very well in trading. You can say amen to that. I know some people don't like that prayer, but there's beauty in that prayer. You are going to lose very well. Okay, everybody loses, but not many. Only a few loses very well. All right. It is only when you're not losing very well that there is a challenge, there's a problem. Okay, when you're not losing very well, you're losing badly. But if you lose well, all right, you're going to. So these are things you see now. Some of you don't like this session. Some of you never thought this session was good. Some of you are going to be stepping out because why? It doesn't teach. Probably you may think it's not teaching you how to trade or make money, and that's really where we have a problem. We have a conflict of interest. A lot of people just want to learn making money, the act of making money, but they don't learn how, okay, to make money and retain it and duplicate it. But they just want to get the skill of making money. At the end of the day, what do you want to use the skill for? For the same thing you should be learning right now. So I'm bold enough to take my time. I only have 1 week, 1 day a week to do this with you and give you part of what you should be learning in mentorship. I'm just giving it because what am I doing right now? I'm asking you a question and this is kind of like your. Am I correct? Okay. We're dealing matters related to success, life. All right. There's no other person to tell you than the person who's gone through it, but has been able to create a level of success and sustainability. But I'm also telling you right now, despite my level, I still lose. But what do I do when I lose? There are so many emotions between winning and losing that a lot of people don't learn. They just want to win. You just want to win. And your best winning are your losses, but you don't look at the losses. That is why you don't see your game. Okay, so stepping away is a plan. All right, but there's something you do when you step away. So I'm just going to take the first 10 and I'm okay. All right. Okay, Jamie said I lose confidence. What do you do when you lose? Please tell me what you do. I believe many of you have blown an account or you've lost so much money in trading. What happened? Those emotions that happened that made the decision that got you. Those are the things that I want to know. Because why? If you don't know them, it will happen again. Some of you have had them repeatedly, and you've realized it's a problem, but you're not dealing with it. So when I lose, I take my time to study the chart again, go back in time, and learn from it. So when you learn, okay, when you learn from it, you learn from your losses. What do you do when you learn from your losses? Okay, I get heart palpitations, short breath, and then walk away. Assess my emotions because I believe they play a role. How do you know you solved your problem or the challenge that got you losing? How do you deal with it? How do you deal with it? Okay, because every loss was orchestrated by an emotion. So what do you do when you apprehend that emotion? Unhappy, but get better after some time and from lessons learned over time. There will always be another trade. Maybe good. I listen to recording and okay, yeah, that's stepping out, assessing the trade. And yeah, these are good plans. One of the things I want to find out is what's your catalyst? What do you do? Okay, let me give you guys an instance. I get angry. I'm not an angry person. I'm not someone who harbor anger. I don't know how to get angry, but I get angry because someone can just annoy me. And if I find myself in a state of annoyance, it means less of love. There cannot be presence of love and anger at the same time. It means whenever I am angry, I am absent of love. So I may not have caused the anger, or I may not have. Sometimes I cannot help. It's just that maybe the thing is even staring at me in my face. Okay, but I cannot help it. It's an emotional response. It's like a trigger. What do I do to eliminate anger? Because if I don't eliminate it, what is it going to do? It's going to cause me to react. Anger is there. Anger it's like a seed. It wants you to do something. So because I'm the kind of person that doesn't act in anger, what do I do to eliminate anger? The cause of anger leads to something more damaging. And because my battle is not against the person who's making me angry. My battle is against the adversary, anger. So what do I do to deal with anger? I bring in love. Are you guys getting me? So one of the ways I bring in love is that I find someone and I give. I could just give money out. I express love. Giving is one way to bring in love. Okay, I show that is me. Okay, I'll find someone who does not deserve my love and I'll give them. Sometimes it's the person causing me the problem, actually. I'll buy something for it. Because why? If I bring in love, anger, I'm not dealing with it. I eliminated it. You can't deal with anger. The most things you should do with anger is eliminate it. One of the best foundations to eliminate anger is giving. Okay, I'll buy a gift. I'll just go out. I'll probably buy something and I'll give to you. And I'll just fight at me. Go. I've taken care of it. Okay. So that is one of the things. And that is the same thing. It happens in our day-to-day life, our emotions. They bring in, before any major thing will happen, it will come through an emotion. Okay, what do you do with the emotion? Some of you are a mental dump. You allow things to express themselves in full capacity when you should have taken away the seed out. You allow it to materialize and it expresses itself, and now you're angry about the outcome. But when you should have dealt with the seed. Am I making sense? Are you guys getting what I'm saying? Okay, it cut across your success is a behavior. It's a psychology more than it's an action. It's a skill. Okay, who you are, how do you deal with the emotions around you, your happiness, your joy, your sadness? Because sadness will come. There will always be darkness. How do you navigate darkness? You bring in light. Okay, so when you don't have light, what do you do? These are part of things we're just talking about right now. So what happened that got the emotions in? For you to be angry, you did a very beautiful analysis. Okay, have I gotten to 10? So I'm going into the topic. I stop first, then I reevaluate my traits and also emotions while taking the traits, then I reorient my psychology. Okay, I have the same emotion when losing. When you lose, is it when I lose? I try to know why I lost. Okay, if it is a bad loss, it brings about heartbreak and makes me want to do something else to pour in. I have encouraged it several times, and now I don't look for somewhere to this thing. But one of the things I found out differently from the way I'm talking right now is I know the root cause and I know the outcome. I am the one in between. Okay, so I do a very good analysis, and I'm going to practically test. So I've had some losses. I'm going to show you guys in the chat. That's why it's beautiful. I'm someone that is very open. Okay, because why? What many people gamble with, I live with. I don't gamble with things. I live with them. Because it's my birthright. It's my environment. I am a trade. I'm an investor that knows how to trade. I'm an investor. It means sometimes I can do an analysis of a good investment, but the investment may not turn out good. I live with it. It's part of the game because why? I wasn't a gambler. So I want you to understand that it's not the trade that will make you rich. The trade will just express your level of the knowledge you have of it. So part of the things that can happen in trading, let me bring them out. And I'm not bringing them out hypothetically. I'm telling you as my own experience. Okay. I do a very good analysis. I'm a patient trader, which means these are part of things that can instigate anger or be indisciplined. Are you guys ready to hear? I'm a patient trader. I'm not a day trader, okay? I'm a swing trader in nature. But the community I have daily needs, which means I am compelled most of the time to look at the needs of the community to provide for them. And because of the nature of the person, everything that happens with your emotional outburst is because of your emotional investments. This is how it is. Okay, I love to always bring in dating. If you are dating a girl on phone and you're just saying hi and you guys are in relationship, if she does something bad, you can apologize. You don't even get it. You don't get involved emotionally. You can clearly apologize because it's on phone. The moment you get serious and you have now bought her something, maybe you bought her a hair and the hair is 100,000 and your salary is almost 100,000. All right. And you've made a sacrifice to buy her just to please her. Guess what's going to happen? When she offends you on phone next time, you're going to take it up. True or true? Guys, let me know. You're going to feel it. Am I saying true? Now, because you've committed more than just high, you're now responsible for some of our needs. Okay. For some of you, you're training them to school, and now they're doing some character. Before you say, what's happening now? Why are you doing this? No. What do you think you've done? Do you know what you've done? You become more rigid. Why? Oh, I got a lot of people who are, you guys know what I'm talking about. Because why? You have committed more than natural. The more you're committed, the more it's like if you're trading with a demo account, you're not emotionally committed. But the moment you found your money, you worked hard for it. The moment you put in the market, everything about you. So where the treasure of a king is, his heart is there. Your heart is in that money you put out. Okay, so your emotions are in it. Am I talking to someone? Are you guys liking this? All right. That's the same thing. So I'm building something. Before you get angry with that trade, there's something that happened that instigated your anger. Your time commitment to your analysis is an investment. So write that down. Okay. Another thing that happens, before you used to have many girlfriends or you used to have many guys. This is for the ladies. When you were trying to settle down, you now make a commitment that this guy now you want to settle down. So you leave all those other guys that are showing you Bensky and everything, and you just want to settle with this guy. And you just find out that the guy was not serious. You react quickly. Why are you reacting? Because why? You're making a sacrifice from other people to that person. Yes. Are you guys tracking? Is that true? All right. You guys talk to me so that let's make it fun. You find out that you're reacting quicker, because why? You're sacrificing for that particular person. Okay, I think I got it. Yeah. Why? Okay, Cambria, how does that relate to trading? When you came in, you saw plenty analysis, you saw plenty trades. But when you're trying to learn discipline, you begin to leave plenty trades to now focus on one or two. It means you are leaving many girlfriends and just focus on one. When that one misbehaves, guess what you're going to react to? Are you guys getting it? Because you need to track where your reaction, you're a human being. It means a human being, you are emotionally attracted to things you're sacrificing, things you're supposed to do, the decisions you're making. So now you're looking at one chart. That chart misbehaved. Guess what? Why are you treating me like this? So next thing you react to it. Because why? You've left so many other people, left so many disciplines just to focus on that girl called USDJPY. And USDJPY is now messing up with you. Now you're reacting. Okay? Time, then discipline is a sacrifice. The fact that many were telling you hi, but you ignored them just to focus on one. And when you now look back, those one did well, but the one you focused on didn't do well, you get angry. Are you guys relating to what I'm saying? Because you need to track. Many don't track where the problem comes from. They just feel, oh, I wasn't supposed to get back in the trade, but somehow you just got back in the trade. Somehow you just feel I've wasted too much time and this trade has moved, it's going. You're supposed to leave it, but now it's going. Now you're getting in. Because why? You don't have the time to wait for another trade. Now the trade you've been waiting for is not going. You don't want to let it go, but you've missed it. It has hit your stop loss. Okay, you were supposed to leave it, but now, no. I've waited for almost 1 week for this trade. Now you're getting back. Time. You're losing time. It's a factor of losing time. Am I talking true? Are you guys getting this? Okay. So you get back into the trade. Over trading, it's not necessarily an indiscipline of you're trading many times. There is a reason you are trading many times. There's a reason you're getting back into the trade. You don't want to let go because you've committed so much time and you've waited so much. You could be doing a lot of things, but you just decided to do this just one thing and the thing just messed you up. So you're trying to get back. You want to redeem your time with the trade. And that is where we mess up because we're not trained. We would always react when we're committed. It is nature. Okay? Are we guys getting this? So these are the part of the things you know. So when they're happening, you know. I can tell you what has happened in my trade. Okay? And this is how the ripple effect is. Some of you, because of how it has happened before, will make you do it differently tomorrow. So You were supposed to wait for your trade to close a certain candle, but what happened to you? You were disciplined enough to let it go last week. So these are for the disciplined people. You let it go. It played out, and oh man, oh, this guy played out well, but you did not participate. But you did not lose money, but you did not participate. Guess what happens this week? The trade triggers the same thing. You were supposed to wait for a 4-hour closing, but because last week closed on a 15 minutes or 1 hour, and it went, guess what you're going to do this week? Talk to me. Early entry. Am I correct? You stayed, you didn't lose last week, but it printed something to you. You were not too good about it. You didn't feel good about it, but you were disciplined not to hold off. All right. So this week, 15 minutes, you got in. So sometimes it's not the problem of stop loss. It's the emotional decisions we make based on what has happened, what will happen, what has happened before, and what is happening now. Okay. And you got in on the trade, 15 minutes in closing well, it hit your stop loss. Okay. And now you got in, or sometimes you cannot get in on the 1 hour. It comes back, it's still in the same area, but it has hit your stop loss. It came back again. And now you hit my stop loss, you want to go again. This time around, you're not looking at candle closing. Oh, the trade is not ready. Maybe I didn't get in on time. Oh, I wasn't supposed to get in before. Now you want to not get in because you now have a feeling that you got in wrongly. Now you want to get in the right way. Okay? And now you get in and you put a stop loss. Forget this. You forgot this. The trade has moved and showed you a different. For it to remove you on that stop loss, it means price has broken above where you were supposed to put your stop loss and opened another channel, but you would not see that. You just said it's coming back now, and you got an entry and put it above the stop loss where it hit you. It means you now have an increased stop loss. Am I correct? I will show you guys. Don't worry. I'm just trying to say it verbally first, so I will grasp it. Then we'll go into the market, and I'll show you a couple of things. So you get in on the trade. This time around, it's not about time frame. You just feel it is okay. And the trade somehow did not still move in your direction and took you off. How are you going to feel? Double injury. This time around, you didn't just lose the trade. Last week, you missed the trade, but you got your what? Discipline. This week, you missed two things. You missed your discipline and you missed the trade. This time around, you're frustrated. Your dignity is lost. You don't care. At this point in time, when you get to this level, you don't care about the rules anymore. You're just looking for any trade that is ready. Am I talking to someone? You're just looking for anything that is ready. Because why? Your dignity in trading is your discipline. The moment you lose your discipline and you lose trade, you begin to look for anything that can it's just like a man and a woman. When the girlfriend messes up, the next thing he wants to go out and just go misbehave. Because why? No, they don't consider this discipline anymore or dignity. So this is where revenge trading, because a lot of people hear revenge trading, they don't know what causes revenge trading. People who are learning how to trade don't revenge trade though. You must know how to trade before you can revenge. You must know how to fight before you want to can revenge someone. Maybe you feel someone who, this small boy beats me. This small boy, I supposed to kill him. All right, I'm named you, but somehow the guy just take on you. You feel you can beat the person. That's how you revenge you. Okay, but you don't. But at this point in time, revenge is not logical. Neither is it strategic. You market to get you off your game. Sometimes it can work for you, sometimes it does. And guess what? It's even dangerous. It's better it doesn't work for you. Because if it works for you, discipline is lost forever. Because for every time the market shows you, you will always be in discipline. And that is why people go back and forth in trading. Because why? They finally find a way to now agree that discipline does not pay. I've done this before, it worked for me. So they will continue doing it, which means trading has gotten you to a place you accepted the gamble. Am I making sense? How many of you like the conversation I just shared with you right now? And it's true. Some of you, if you've lost in trading, you've experienced what I said right now, and you can track the emotions connected to it. Put 100 on the chat. Just read. It happens to successful traders. We lose our game sometimes. Okay. Last week, I lost my game on USD JPY and GJ. This week, I lost my game on USD JPY and GJ. First week, I lost my game. Why? Because I'm a disciplined trader. But I lost my game. And there are tiny things that makes you lose your game. You know, tiny. But what do you do? Just like any man, you can get into the errors of emotional gain. But one good thing for me is I do not lose. I can emotionally lose my game, but one thing the discipline I can never lose is the discipline of my leverage. I need everybody to put leverage in the chat. What small traders do or unaware traders do is when they lose their game, they lose everything. Are you guys liking this now? But the difference between those who cannot blow accounts and can never fail in trading, not because we don't lose the discipline of leverage. There's nothing in this market, no matter what happens, that can allow me risk. Yes, sometimes I can risk my trade, but I end up trading my risk. Are you guys following? That is the difference. Forget anything in this market. Everybody loses. For every market I will pick, there's a portion apportioned for that day. No matter what happens, I don't, even if I get emotionally displaced, I do not lose the factor of that day. Are we following? I have trained myself. So this is it. So let's say I'm supposed to use $2,000 to trade a day. That's my max. Worst case scenario, it is $2,000 I lost. But on a norm, if I'm supposed to use $2,000 to trade in a day, I don't use $2,000. I may only use $500 or $700. The worst case scenario was $2,000. Are you guys getting it? My normal day is 500, 700. But worst case scenario is 2,000. So my worst case scenario is that I need to pay me that I used $2,000 because I lost $2,000. But that has been my risk. Are you guys finding this helpful now? Okay, that is the emotional balance, even at the worst. No matter how I feel my girlfriend left me, USDJPY betrayed me, Euro, no matter how it happened and I misplaced myself, I will never go above trading my risk for the day. But what a lot of people are not aware, and how did I master that? It has happened to me a lot of time and I found the problem. No matter what happens in losing, don't lose what you will not afford, what you know. I don't go for profit in trading. I go for losses. What am I going to trade today? What am I going to invest for what I'm trading? And how did I learn this? I learned how to lose. I took months, more than a year, learning how to lose. That is why I'm able to master losses. And it's a foundation now. But if you're learning how to be profitable, your problems are always going to be, when you're not profitable, what are your problems? Because why? You will not always be profitable. And I knew I won't always be profitable. So what's my adversary? Losing. So I learned how to lose. Because why? I'm a true investor. My downside is what I'm looking at. So I've mastered my downside. Many of you are coming to this market, you're just looking at your upside. You're not looking at your downside. It means you're not faithful with money. Money can't trust you. Okay? You cannot handle money because why? You're not learning money. You're learning how to accumulate it. Am I making sense here right now? So if you want to be deep, if you want me to celebrate you as a consistent, successful trader, just manage your losses. And I'm not just telling you as a story, I'm telling you the problem, the process, and the solution. Are you guys getting it? Because you can see that this is not a practical class some of you have learned before, and there was no way you're going to learn it. So I'm using myself as a case study. I lose, and I tell you why I'm losing. Because I'm a swing trader. I wait for trades that can take me 2 weeks, and I finally find that trade, and I get in maybe, and the trade did not play out, and I didn't get in again. That is the only time next week I'm not going to be stable. And guess what? I am not telling you that you are going to be a rock that will just let the trade be going. No, sometimes you're going to just let me quickly, and it will happen. That's normal. All right. But what is the end case scenario? Don't risk more than your lose factor. Don't risk. Don't tamper with it. Because why? The only way you can tamper with it is, that's why I don't revenge trade. Because there was never what will make me revenge. It only hurts me that the trade is going. I got in when I was now it's going. I'm not getting in multiple times. It's not revenge. Okay, I already have made a decision that, okay, you know what? I've messed up. The only thing you can take from me market is my daily loss. It is not revenge for me because I'm not trying to get the profit back. I'm trying to just exhaust what I was supposed to. So my game is, okay, I'm going to play this game. You gotten me into a mess, but I'm going to play this mess with you. But this is what I'm going to play this mess with you with, because I planned it from the beginning. Are you guys getting this now? So I don't fall into revenge. I don't fall into emotional pain. I just fall into a decision, last reward decision. I messed up. I got in too early. I take responsibility and I give the mark. That's why I can lose. I'm a good loser. Okay. At that point in time, what happens? Let it happen. Okay. What will happen? Let it happen. Max, this is what I'm losing. Are you guys getting these scenarios I'm bringing to you? Put 100 if you're getting it. That's the difference. So I may do the same thing that you're doing, okay? But the emotional game that is happening here is not the same. It's well guided here, but yours is not guided. That is why you lose. And when it goes extreme, so now, this is another one, even before I show you the chart. So Kendrick, why did you, so imagine someone having well over 10 accounts, all right? They were in profit, but because of this emotional game, I don't think it's been a long time that I've had a 3 weeks consistent lose personally in trading, all right? That is because I made a decision to get more patient and trade less. So the only currency that I was looking at, which is GJ and UJ, has reached my brim of trading for a sell. Okay, they've triggered my trade and I go in and market is consolidating on me. So this is another thing that I'm learning, okay, that I'll go deep with. I'm sharing you. One of the things I've done in my life is I grow by communication. Some people, you are hot because there's nobody to talk to. As I'm talking to you right now, I'm healing myself. That is me being accountable to you. Some of you, you do things that are messing you up. There is nobody to talk to. And it's hot that you don't have anybody to talk to. One thing that has been good for me in my life is I am very open because I got nothing to hide. I'm a profitable trader and I have a profitable environment. The things that get messy, I share them. And when I share them, as I'm even talking to you right now, I'm getting insights. Because why? It's a lot of people treat this as a scheme. It's not a scheme. It's trading is life. Okay. So I picked my position. It's consolidating on me and it's spiking me out, but it has not broken structure for me to say, okay, I'm looking at another trade. Are we following? Put 10. If it has broken structure, I would say, okay, let me give up on this trade. It's not emotional, but it's triggering. It's just triggering because why? Somehow I'm learning to say, okay, maybe I'm giving it less of a stop loss, but the stop loss is reasonable. Okay, I'll tell you guys, it's narrow that happened to me. All right. Because it happens to all of you. And the only way you guys are going to learn it is when a master comes and tell you how it has happened to them and how they dealt with it. Okay? Does that make sense? So USD JPY triggered my option and sold just 50 pips. And another resolve I did was my risk to reward. I didn't want to compromise because why? I'm only getting one entry and my risk to reward is the only thing that is going to help this type of my trading. So I wanted to go for 100, but I did 50 and I did not have the time to even break even. Okay. And the trade came back, took me off stop loss. It was very painful. There was a pimple on my face. It hurt me. It was very painful. But this trade did not go up. Immediately hit my stop loss. It was coming back. Okay. And it triggered the entry again. I waited and I got in again. Still took my risk out of my portion and I got in. Trade got into late in the night, was slow consolidating, went back to entry. I saw this market was consolidating and I knew there was going to be a problem. I'll tell you what I want to tell you right now because it pained me very well. That thing pained me. Trade move at night, trade spread. How many of you know that? At night, trade spread. And the spread was going to touch my stop loss. So, now I'm getting on my second entry. I have to protect that entry. I moved what? How many of you have done that many times? Put 11. I've lost it before. Now I got in again. It was moving. Now I finally came back at night. I know most times you just do any JPY, I know how to do that. Okay. I said, no, I was awake. I couldn't sleep because why? I wanted to know what that night will do. So I moved it and I saw that this market had a plan. It had a plan. So what I did was now, another factor came in. I was analyzing and my baby was crying. So I know I couldn't analyze anymore. Okay, that is my attention. So what I did was, I was supposed to do 100 pips. I went to do 60 pips. So I wanted to move this. So what I did was I want to move the stop loss to, no matter what this trade is going to do, this is not where it's going to come to. I was supposed to do 100, but I kind of made a mistake. I did only 60. I didn't calculate well because why? When babies cry, you're distracted. And I slept because now I know that I don't have to even do anything. This trade is going to drop the next morning. I knew I had a feeling because the way I studied the price action. But see, this is where my pain is and why I'm sharing it. I dropped my son from school and I looked at the market. Market spiked up, took me up that area and went 100 pips down. How many of you know that feeling? How many of you know that feeling? Okay. Very painful. It's the third time. I was broken because why? When I did that, I did it across all accounts. And I gave it all. And when I now checked it, oh, Camry, you did 60. You were just supposed to do 100. So guess what was paining me? I was supposed to do 100. I was distracted. And now the trade has gone the direction. And Camry had to still enter again. But when I entered again, I made money. But guess what? Because I only had small, because when I entered, what was remaining from my risk was not much of a profit. Are you guys getting what I'm feeling right now? And you can understand the emotions that go and you can relate. Put 10 on the chart. So we lose. It happens to us. Okay. But one of the things we don't do is that we don't cross the line. That's what I'm trying to tell all of you here today. Okay. I could have known that the trade would come and that last one I would just blow. That's how people blow accounts. I knew. The truth is, from all I'm saying, do I know the trade was going to drop? Yes, I did, but I did not compromise my risk. It was all about trading my risk. It's pain. That's why it hurts. I know the trade is going to move, but I do not compromise because that is what has guided me to be a successful winner. I don't compromise. So write it down right now. Don't compromise your risk, no matter what the market does. That is how you can stay contained in the market. Don't compromise your risk. You can compromise the feeling. You can do anything, but don't compromise. That is the act of money trading. And I've mastered it very well. And that's why I'm a boring trader. And because I'm a boring trader, that's why I'm consistent. I may not make crazy money within a show, but one thing you'll find me, do come check me next year, my portfolio is changed. It's different. Okay. I may be trading with a couple of 100,000 today, but next year, next 2 years, you're going to be hearing millions. And when I lose big. All right, because that's the goal. Just a moment. Just a moment. This is something I need to take. So that's the point. The reason I'm saying this is what my spirit told me I should share. And I'm going to show the chart. I'm going to tell you what I'm looking at in trading, but that doesn't take 5-10 minutes. But you see what I showed you today? How many of you think it's priceless? How many of you loved it? What I've shared with you is great education in itself. I am vulnerable to the market. I am not a Superman. But one thing I am super at, I've mastered over time, and you should master, is the act of documenting your losing and stay on it over a long period of time. It's not about making money, because I promise you in Forex, you're going to make a lot of money. But if you don't guide your losses, you're going to lose way more than you make. All right? Any question? So that is why I got 2 accounts. Now, this is the last one. My accounts now have drawn me down. All of them have drawn me down to the sideline of negativity. And guess what? I understand something by psychology. If you're trying to get back, you're negative, because why? You are in need. And whenever you are in need, you're on negative emotions. So when your account is on negative and you're trying to get back to, you may be doing the skip, but your feeling, okay, unconsciously is in need, which is negative. It means you're prone to emotions that would attract what will cause you to lose, unaware to you. Trying to get an account. How many of you noticed that when you're trying to get back from negative into positive, it's almost like it's a struggle. But whenever you are in plus, it's almost like trades are just going. You're just making more money. How many of you noticed that emotion? Put 10 on the chart. But whenever you're in negative, it's almost like you're seeing the bad trades. It's almost, come on, what's happening here right now? I'm just telling you, off the chart, off the market, it's all about your attraction. The moment you cannot track your attraction, you are in trouble. So what I've done is I've always known how to track my attraction. When I have an account, so it's painful that I have majority of my investment in negativity right now. Okay, I cannot change that thought. The only way I can change that thought is change the expectation. I got 2 new accounts. Why? That's a brand new feeling that I'm moving. So while those accounts, so I've triggered the emotions. I may not help it all in full, but I've triggered that emotion of negativity. So I now have accounts in newness. So when I trade, I'm trading the new account. Like when you have a new account, how you trade it? You trade it with the right expectation, not to fight it, but to just manage it, do it well. So I'm going to be trading those old accounts with a new mindset. And those accounts are going to come back. Not because if they don't come back, fine, I have new ones. So I know how to lose. Type on the chat. I'm learning how to lose. So many of you wouldn't have known that, but I'm telling you, that's what I do. Okay? And my goal now, see the blessing in it. See the blessing in this type of mindset. The more I'm having that feeling, the more I'm topping up. The more I'm having that feeling, the more I'm topping up. Guess what? The feeling is going to eventually elapse and I'm going to be in balance. Guess what? Because I have topped up because of that feeling and I have multiple accounts from a problem. And if I get balance and I go into profit, the ones, some will be withdrawing, and I would have had more investing because of what? A mindset. How do you manage problem? Problem is a blessing, but a lot of people don't know. On a no, I wouldn't be adding account right now. But because I'm managing a problem, I need to add accounts. And adding accounts, it's a blessing because I'm using it to manage the problem. So when I'll be making profits tomorrow, how many accounts am I going to be withdrawing from? Did you guys learn anything from this session? Any question? Should I go into the chat or should I take your question? All right. No, I'm not saying many of you have a daily profit target, but you don't follow it. I bet you, many of you, you have it, but you don't follow it. And I know why. I've also told you why. Because you've not learned how to follow. You've not learned how to lose. Many of you are just learning to stay profitable. You are scared of losing. I'm telling you, it's a good thing to lose. Because that's the only way you're going to learn how to lose. All right? I think God has blessed me with enough losses to be able to manage losses. Any question? All right. So let me look. I'll look at the market right now. While you guys are asking the question, I'll just look at like that. Does it make sense? What I'm looking at? Okay. Henry, what are you looking at? So this market has been struggling. See how this market. So you see, can you see that market? This is where I told you guys to sell, and this market dropped. I got in around here because it triggered this. So I got in around here. Okay. No. This is somewhere around. I got in around here. I was thinking this next one would tip and go back down, but market has refused. It's just look at what it's doing. And guess what? GJ is not a funny pair. So the overall, you see this right now, this is 100. So I didn't do the 100, I just did this. Okay. What was the, okay? I did a little after this area. It took me out. I did a little. But the trade is still in my zone. Because now I'm looking at it at 4 hours, but you look at this clearly, the guy is still in my zone. Zone above, trade is still within my power. And when I may be losing a lot right now, or I may have lost a lot, but guess what? If this trade finally falls into my trap, getting nothing less than how many pips out of this trade, God help me. I know I'll be faithful to get all of these out. This well over 400 and something. All right. I may have lost a couple of pips. So trading is a mind game. So this is what I'm looking at. It's still within the range, still struggling. It did paid me a little. So one of these, another thing I'm learning now is I want to now apportion different risk, which is kind of cumbersome, but I just have to because it's painful to see you move 100 pips and this trade was this candle alone, it's 100 pips. And it has not broken this area and it's gone back to this area. So market is trapped right now. So another good move, that's why I put this. Break this resistance, you're going to get a good move out of this trade when this area is broken. Okay. I'm not looking for a buy right now because this is a major sell zone and it's not, I'm talking weekly and monthly. This is a major season, so it's still fighting. Are you guys following? So I'm still looking for a sell, okay, on this market. Major seconds. Get in right now. Give it. Doesn't make sense, but so let's say you have 10,000 or you have a 30K account. Evaluation will be good with this. All right, so let's say you have a 30K evaluation. You can, so I'm using 1% and you give it 110 pips. What it means, what it means you should use for this trade is 0.4 in a 30K account. All right, it's $300. You're going to only lose. That's 1%. And this trade has a potential, if it triggers, which I feel it has the potential, if it goes, all right, and if you take 1 to 2, you would have made $600. If you take 1 to 3, you'd have made $900. 1 to 4, because this trade goes 1 to 4, all right, you'd have made $1,200. So it's worth it. But another best way, if you want to be clean, is allow this market break this area, and if that happens, nothing is holding this market. It breaks this is a strong area, that's why it's holding off. So it breaks it, that's another fine way to get in. So that's GJ. And maybe because of the beginning of the year, all right, you can see how this market moved. I was looking at this area was a major sell area. Market has not actually broken that area. Okay, so price is, so let me see price action. Wow, market has not gone into 50% for a major pullback. So this area would have been a very good area to buy, but it's not there right now. So market has gotten back into the concept. But look at this move. Boom. Normally, this market was supposed to sell, but it was blocked. All right. So this was a major sell indication. Okay. Market broke, retested, but it didn't move much. Just some money. This was supposed to be entry, because why? Break, retest, close the sell candle was supposed to be the entry, but it didn't. Something is fighting this market. And I don't know where it's coming from. So either way, this market has gotten back to its consolidation. All right. And I can't do anything about it right now. But I'm in this market. I'm on GJ as well, stock in it. Okay. And yeah. So what's another way? It may not be ready right now, but if it breaks these levels and retests this level, that would be a good sell. All right. But the potentials are not too much if it's thinning out here right now, because there's a buy potential somewhere around here, okay, in this market. So you guys watch out for this. So either way, I won't tell you to get in for a sell right now. Because another thing that can happen in this market, very possible, is it will break structure. It just break the structure, all right, and that is game changed, game over for sellers. Okay, that'll be game over for me. Okay, that is what happens when I know I'm giving up on this trade. If it breaks this structure, retests this structure, baba, you're gone. Thank you for doing business with you. All right, but as long as the market is staying, I still got hope. If you have any question, you can let me know. Another currency, you can just take a screenshot. Or what I do is let me just send this. If you need it, I'll send it on the chat here on WhatsApp, on Zoom. So that is for, and also you guys on YouTube. Where are you guys on YouTube? Why is my chat not showing on YouTube? Where is my chat on YouTube? Where is the chat? YouTube. Where are you guys on YouTube? Okay, so I've sent it to you guys on YouTube. And where am I looking at? Okay, so, and I'm also telling you that, Case Cambry, can I get in? It's a gamble to get in right now. The best way to get in is I like close this area, close this, then it will do the final trap, because it's owing this move right now. So somehow, I don't know. Normally it was supposed to move, but since it's not moving, you can't question the market. It will do what it needs to do. But if it comes back, breaks this, retest this structure, that will be another move. And it will sell all the way down to this area. GJ. So this is the structure on GJ. Let me just copy it and give you guys. Can you guys hear me while I'm breaking? All right, those of you on Instagram, God bless you. I think the most important thing I've shared here live. All right. If you need this detailed video, what we're doing on chat right now is on my YouTube, and you go to Ken Vermore, you find it. But if you find this valuable and you need some questions, you can just DM me. God bless you guys. Bye-bye. Okay, so I'm good on audio. Okay, thank you. So the next trade I did was Euro AUD. Okay, so Euro AUD is still within my structure. Last week, I told you guys this was 50% and market actually played out the 50%. When market moves, all right, from a certain level, 50% is always this level. You can see this level right now is 50% and market played it very well. So it's between the 50% consolidation, 50 and 38%. So it's consolidating within an area. What does that mean? All right. For me to buy this market, it has to be above this. I can't buy here right now because why? It has played it out. That means that's a consolidation. I'm not a gambler. I want to see price action and I invest in it. Okay. I'm not coming to get the dump of the market. I love the market to play out what I analyze. So right about now, I did not analyze this for a buy. If market is here, I should be looking out for a sell. Okay. And if it breaks here, retest it, that's a sell. Yes, some people will be buying here right now, but that's not me. I'll buy when the market breaks the structure with momentum, retest it, and I'll sell here. This is my major area of a sell, okay, based on my concept. And our concept has been on holiday because the market is trying to still stretch out, okay? So, but whilst concept is not here ready, these are other things that I'm just using to trade the market. So this is, you don't need to just take a screenshot of this. Trap the market between the consolidation right now and wait for a breakout. That's what it means. So Euro USD is the last trade. No, I've not done. It has not still broken out. Market is just messing up. It's messing up. Okay, that's supposed to be a break. Normally, this was a break of structure or retest, and the next candle just fell in back in. Crazy, bad move, inconsistent, but it is what it is. Okay, so that's the same thing. A major trade will be break structure. Define a major trade when there's a break of structure. Okay, GU. I don't think I've done anything on GU yet. All right, beautiful. So, guys, does GU look like it's having a concept? Let's see for G is flat. Market is flat across board. So that would be my time. Okay, that would be my time. Let's go. What do we have? Okay, this market looks like it's, what do we have? This 1 hour, right? Let me see the other floor. Market is still inconsistent. But one thing I do know is this market is moving. All right. So on the daily, it has hit a major floor. It's hit an extension. All right. This is a major floor area. Market has hit that. And this happened to be a major zone. Okay. And market is somewhere above it right now. What it means is market is climbing on the daily. This is a floor. This is another floor. Market is climbing and it has, there is an imbalance. Okay. One of the things that market will tend to cover these areas before a major pull on the downside for us to have kind of like a neck. So this is what's going to happen. This is a shoulder. This is a neck. Market will create a shoulder for us to have a major sell on the downside. So that's the probability that's going to happen. And when you look at that, right, that means market is moving up. Okay. So where are you going to get in? This is a concept to pick on AUD USD. Okay, market comes here, we're gonna have a good trade for a buy since it's climaxing. All right, you guys watch out for that. Market's gonna buy, or it's gonna probably break all of this zone, okay, for a buy. So that is my look at on AUD It's a trade that I got in this morning as well. All right. But I know I got in because of the feelings of USDJPY. When I looked at it after, I knew that, oh no, this is one of my worry trades. Okay, so but it's gonna do fine. All right, but it's a bullish trade, but I didn't get in the right way. So it was breaking this area already, and I didn't wait for proper retest, but I got it. And the market, the moment I got in, this is what people feel like the market is doing you bad. The moment I got in, it started coming down. Don't even look back, and you feel like I don't know how to cash winch because there's no winch in my environment. Okay, so so that's about that, family. Okay, many people don't tell you what I tell you. Many people don't even have, they don't know how to tell you. But one of the things I've done in my environment is we make it real. I'm a person of truth, but I'm growing. Okay, it means I experience everything you're going to experience. Some of you, you've not experienced the things I'm talking about right now, but you will if you don't learn the rules of money. Okay, and the rules of money can only be dominated by someone that is not subject to money. Henry, what do you mean? If you're subject to money at this point in your life, you can never win money. Because why? You play by its rules. I don't play by money rules. Money play by my rules. I can let it go because why? I'm not subject to it. It works for me. That is the reason I can manage it. A lot of people can't do what I'm doing because they are subject to money. You allow it to control you. And if you happen to be that kind of person, the market won't change it. You just have to change you for the market to respect you. The reason the market is respecting me today is because I don't play by the rules of money. Money play by my rules. Because why? Anybody who play by the rules of money will never win. So if you're that person that is still playing by the rule of money, I just find another way. That's why you need to learn. You need to be mentored. You need to be in an environment you can ask the right question. Get into supply. Get into cash flow. How can you learn, okay, to save out of? Because there are things that, just the way I've told you how I trigger myself, I've learned to get into the trigger of allowing money to serve me. Everything I learned and everything you can learn. So ask the right question as a student, not just the question of I want to make money. How can I make money? No, ask the right question. Why am I not making money? That question is far better than how can I make money? But a lot of people don't know. Because why? You were supposed to be making money by default. But if you're not making money by default, something is wrong with your system. Rather than trying to make money, know what's wrong with the system. Because why? If you're already full with dirty water, no matter the clean water will pour in, dirty water will turn clean water to dirty. So sometimes, why am I not making money? You are trading, you're in an environment, you're doing business. Why are you not making money? Something is wrong. That's the question you need to ask. And you cannot ask the market, you have to ask the person. That is why environment is key. Okay, so it's God has blessed us with Power Nation. There are certain things people can do. So what I've done with you all here right now, if you find it good, this is what I do with my student. I am accountable to them. They're accountable to me. We grow together. We hold hands. We make the mistakes together. And when they make their mistake, they can come to class and say, this is it. And we deal with it as family. So people can know that the mistakes are to make you better, not to be avoided. All right. Can you please say something to your guest coach? Okay. I'm trying to understand what you said. Can you please say something to our guest coach? What was that for me, Madam Knox? Okay, I've already done it. What's that? What's that? I didn't know. Okay. William Galaxy asked, does it mean sentimental analysis can change the volume of the currency price? Amazingly, yes. Sentiment is moved by emotions. So the emotion on price would always differ as it changes. And as it changes, other people follow. The reason you know AUD is stronger than USD is because of a chart. Many people are looking at that chart. As at the time you are looking at it, it was strong. Now, if people are looking at it when it was less stronger, they don't invest in it, or they are taking money from it. Guess what is going to happen to AUD? It's going to keep going down. And you looked at it when it was strong, and you bought it. Just like I bought it, this AUD USD, I bought it this morning. It was very strong. USD was the last. But right now, they are friends. Did I make a bad mistake? No. Emotions just change. in between. I didn't buy it because it was strong. I bought it because it broke structure and it was strong. But the moment I got in, sentimental changed and technical couldn't hold it. It dropped. That doesn't make you a bad trader. It's just the only thing that can guide you is what was your risk. Stay on your risk. You can't do anything about the trade. You shouldn't be leaving either, because why? That makes you a mess. All right. Any other question? Any questions? So we got 6 minutes. I've always tried to stay in time. Did I stay in time? Did you guys love it? Let me see if YouTube got questions. Okay, great trading on cycle. I learned how to lose. Okay, wow. Okay, only one person is here. All right, beautiful. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. So stay. Is it can you? Wow. Say, can you check out USD card if you still have time? USD card. Why didn't you say that earlier? USD card. What are you looking at? USD card. Tell me your sentiment on USD card. Okay. Okay. No, let me not even ask you. Let me just check it from my own perspective if it helps you. All right. USD card is a lovely pair. USD card, I was waiting for a buy here. It didn't fulfill my buy. Major buy actually. Okay. It didn't fulfill my buy, and it took this out. So when I looked at this pair, okay, it was a higher time frame. A buy was supposed to happen here, but look at where it bought. Okay, so this is my major sell area. So I actually have interest in this market. Okay, so there was a shoulder, head, shoulder kind of, and it's moving. So it's either it completes the body, okay, or price is stuck here right now. And if we're looking at this, so let me do something with this market. I'll change my analysis. That was a major, this is actually a major analysis. But the way price structure is moving right now, I have a high, I have another high, I have another high, and price is in between. So what's going to happen is this. If price breaks this structure, then we're moving up. But this was a floor. All right. If you check this, this was a major floor and price retested it, which means it's supposed to sell. Okay. Because that happens to be 50% of this entire move. 50%. It's supposed to sell, but it sold a little bit. And now it's coming back, which means it's rebelling. All right. And normally when price is rebelling and you're not the volume trader, you track it. So if price breaks above here, retest here, you're free to go up with it. Okay. And if price refuses to break, it keeps selling. All right. I can say you may try to sell again, but that is you like you're caught up in the middle of something you don't understand. But if I see price action come the way, breaks here, retest here, then I'm going to sell down. But right about now, I'm just going to wait if this market breaks above here. Does that make sense? Right now, I don't have anything I want to do on this market. Price action is already in the middle of something, okay? And I don't want to get caught up in the middle of that thing, okay? So a sell is a good one, but it's rebelling the sell right now. Presently, on a shorter time frame, on a day trade, it's rebelling the sell. So that is the inconsistent market has been playing out for some time right now. But let's watch what keeps you sane, what keeps you your sanity together is your ability to manage your emotions, and your true emotions is your bank account. Manage your money. Forget the market, just manage your money. God bless you guys. All right. Say something you learned about today's risk. It's going to mean a lot to me that I helped you with something very good. But if I didn't, thank you for just staying. But if I did, say something and share on our Instagram. Share on your Instagram and tag me. I learned something about risk management. Share on the WhatsApp group. Share on the Telegram. Wherever group you are, share. Okay. We'll want to see your feedback from what you learned. Okay. Let me know if I should do this more. Okay. But if I don't see, but God bless you guys for being here and learn. All right. Peace.